The National Water Commission (NWC) is taking proactive steps to improve service delivery to you or valued customers. Residents in sections of St. Catherine and parts of the corporate area, plans are now advanced to improve reliability and consistency of the precious commodity. This will be done through the Rio Cobre Water Project and will be executed under a public-private partnership PPP arrangement. Here's how it will work. Maximum use will be made of the Rio Cobre through a Water Purchase Agreement WPA. The NWC will purchase water under what is known as a Special Purpose Vehicle Arrangement. The Special Purpose Vehicle is a consortium of companies, namely Vinci Construction Grant Projects, EPPLEY Limited, and PanJamaica Limited. It is this collection of companies that will design, build, finance, operate, and maintain a modern state-of-the-art water treatment plant in Content St. Catherine. The source of the water is this, the Rio Cobre, and when the plant is up and running, it will supplement the existing supplies for parts of St. Catherine and the corporate area. Minister with our portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, MEG JC, the Honorable Matthew Samuda, signaled that the Rio Cobre Water Project is a strategic infrastructural investment to address the growing demand for water in several parts of the country, including the capital. He noted that drought is now a part of our reality, and the government's drought mitigation strategy will be enhanced with the existence of the Rio Cobre Water Project.
The plant at Content in St. Catherine is a game changer. The National Water Commission is required to provide some 38 million gallons daily to the Kingston and St. Andrew area. This plant will provide in excess of 15.5 million gallons to that network. Now, currently in the worst of our drought, last year February, we were 12.5 million gallons short daily. So this 15 million gallon infusion into our system will fundamentally change our ability to supply our citizens.
Now, none of this would have been possible without the consistent and reliable source of the water, the Rio Cobre. The river is managed by the Water Resources Authority, WRA.
Relative to other rivers that are in this eastern region, for instance, it will be the second largest river.
Peter Clark is the managing director of the WRA, and he gives details about the abstraction, including the fact that the agreement will not compromise or affect the availability of water for other sections of St. Catherine, including Spanish Town.
It is our job to not just monitor the rivers, but also to determine the availability and what can be used out of the resources. The situation was that we had said that no more water was going to be taken out of the Rio Cobre, which meant that to be able to get this extra water, somebody had to give some up. And it could not have been at the expense of the environmental flow, it could not have been at the expense of whatever the public would have been accustomed to seeing flowing. So we approached the National Irrigation Commission, who were licensed to take a large amount of water. And what they have done is they have seeded some of that water, and basically it's been an exchange. So the water that would have been going to the National Irrigation Commission, out of that, they'll now be licensed for 17 million gallons less, and that difference now goes there. So it is no extra water at all. It's the exact same amount of abstraction, no more. Understanding the business case that the NWC would have required to secure funding for this, because no business person is going to go into, is going to enter dialogue and do scenarios where at the end of the day, it's a 5-year business plan. So we recognize that, and we work with the NWC in that regard. So yes, they do have a 25-year license.
For many, however, the big question is when? When will the project start? When will it be completed? When will the benefits flow?
This water will serve part of St. Catherine, mainly Spanish Town, Portmore, and the western half of Kingston for direct supply, and will benefit indirectly to the rest of the broader Kingston metropolitan area for all people living or working within this area.
Timothy Delabere is the country manager for Vinci Construction and has the answers to those and other questions.
Well, as you know, the population is growing, that is one. The commercial use is also increasing with the economic development of the country, and it is further exacerbated by the climate change impacts and the diminution of rainfall, and therefore there is less resources for a higher demand. So it was time to build a new treatment plant. First, we need to design the plant. We carried out the preliminary designs already, and now we're in the phase of implementing detailed design. When then that is finished, we follow by the construction aspects of it. Detailed design and construction is scheduled to take 24 months from beginning until the end. So 24 months from the beginning of designs, we will be able to provide potable water in the system, and people should see directly an improvement in the quantity and the quality of the water supply.
The NWC is aware of the country's water challenges, and the Rio Cobre Water Project is a decisive step to deal with those challenges. For the NWC's acting president Kevin Carr, one of the company's core values, innovation, is reflected in this project.
This project is important to the NWC because it brings additional water production capacity just in case any of the existing wells go out of operation.
The National Water Commission is dedicated to being innovative to serve the needs of our valued customers.
It's a very good idea because most of the times we have water lockoffs. That's difficult. Sometimes we say water now come back until a day or two. So say you have to get up water.
Considering the drought that we've been going through and the climate change that we have as an issue. So I think depending only on rainfall to supply such a large area is problematic at times. So I'm really hopeful towards this new venture.
Most of the time in Kingston here, I live in Kingston here, and most of the time we have water drought. So getting water from somewhere else to come to Kingston to assist us is a very good idea.
So what I know of the Water Commission is that you guys are a trusted company, and I know that you guys did your research. So taking the water, I know that it would benefit the corporate area as the Rio Cobre is a large river and it will replenish itself. So I don't see an issue with it. I think it's a good move and it's a sustainable move.
The needs are great, the demands are high, but there is an unwavering commitment to supply homes, businesses and institutions with consistent and reliable quality potable water. The government of Jamaica and the NWC serving you in so many ways.